Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Jack Lane. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I've had a haircut. Today we're going to be talking about the $301 million that the Minecraft movie has pulled in. 157 million domestically, 301 million worldwide. On a $150 million budget, they've made that money back. WB is currently at $500,000 with their costs, profit-wise. This film's something else, I tell you. I've done my reviews. This isn't going to be a review, but the fact that it is the highest-grossing video game movie of all times, of all time, and you've had movies like the Mario Brothers that released in 2023. That was the highest-grossing movie of all time for video games, right? For opening weekend. I look at this and I think, well, a sequel's going to be coming to this. It's smashing records left, right, and centre. We're Monday. And the numbers are good. 301 million worldwide. They're 500,000 in the green now, WB is. The reviews were negative. There was a lot of negativity around this movie with the reviews, and people were like... I didn't bother covering the reviews because... I know I covered the Snow White early reactions and early reviews, but I knew this film was going to get hate. Because the people seeing this movie are like me. They're movie critics. Okay? And is this a movie that everyone's going to love? No. Is this a movie that is going to be loved by families? Yes. Is this a movie going to be loved by my sort of age? Like, in my review, I don't actually give it the score I think it I give it the score I think it should have, not what I want to score it. Because this movie was just nostalgia. I saw, everything that film tried to do, and it was just a beautiful experience. But I look at it and I think, are we really at the point where a moviegoer who, this proves that reviews, I've done a review. Reviews are fun. Reviews are great for people who maybe don't have kids and they want to go see this movie. Oh, is it a good film? Do I want to spend the money? But movie reviews, for this instance, with this kind of film, doesn't make a matter of a difference when it comes to box office. Why? And you may be like, why did it make a difference for Snow White? There was a lot of controversy around Snow White, and people wanted to know if it was a good film. That film got a lot of praise and still did badly. 47% on the from Rotten Tomatoes, but it's an 87 popcorn bucket movie from viewers. 116 reviews, and it's a dud to people. It's not a fresh film. It's one of the worst films that, some people are saying it's one of, this guy said a hyperactive, hot pink mess of a movie which falls to elevate the cubic source material and revels in that failure like it's achieving something. This movie doesn't feel like that at all. But, and I think the box office proves that. I've heard a lot of people come out of the theatres and be like, and this is just fandom, right? Because Minecraft's a big thing. This is just fandom, and they're going, we really love that film. We really want to see, another one. They have their post-credit scene. They have the ending, and there's all these theories on what and it's just like, I sort of sit there and I think, with a $301 million opening movie for opening weekend worldwide, 157 million domestically, I'm sitting there and I'm going, this is going to be huge. This movie has probably given WB the push they need for this year, because WB, their movies at the moment, or their slate, I should say, is it's not looking good. For this year, like they've got some charmers in there, sure. Mickey 17 was a flop. You can buy it now, and that film was only released March 7th. I can buy it to watch on YouTube, Apple, right? Like, yeah, I mean, what did that box office make? That box office was it's projected to lose 75 million in its domestic run. That was 2 weeks ago. the movie didn't do what they expected it to. The worldwide box office was 122 million, right? So I think this is a big boost for Warner Brothers. They've had this movie that's come out called Mickey 17. The budget was 118 million. They made 117 million worldwide. They couldn't even break the box office production budget evenly. And then the marketing cost was 80 million, so this movie did really bad. But the Minecraft movie's done 300 million. Bang! Straight out of the water. So, and of course, it depends on the variations. Mickey 17 is not a film it's a film I'm going to go watch eventually, but it's not a film I was excited to see, unlike the Minecraft movie. Superman, I think, could do really well at domestic, box office, and worldwide. The only thing that's pushing me back saying this movie could be a $1 billion film is the fact that The Batman with Robert Pattinson wasn't a $1 billion movie. When it's the same principle. We don't know enough about this world. I watched Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is great. Love Creature Commandos. But we just don't know enough about it. Then you've got the Formula One film, which is been done by Warner Brothers and Apple TV. So tell me if I'm wrong. But this film's probably going to be a $1 billion movie as well. Unless it releases Apple on Apple the same day. F1 movie. Is it the theaters only? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's just theaters only, which is good. That movie's probably going to generate $1 billion for WB and Apple, and that'll probably be split. Of course, it goes three ways then, don't it? I mean, I think this goes three ways as well, depending on the percentage cuts, right? So, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this is great. This is fantastic because this film sort of bolstered the box office. You know, we've had a lot of duds this year already. 25 movies that have come out so far. None of them have really grabbed the attention of people that, you know, even like Captain America Brave New World. Like, it's done stuff in box office. I'm not going to say that it hasn't, but it's not a big hit, is it? I mean, it's made 411 million worldwide, 212 million internationally, and it's about across 200 million domestically. But that's not good numbers for an MCU film. When you think a movie like that should be making at least half a million by the end of its run, and it's probably not going to cross that line. And I'm not saying that's their fault, because Captain America: Brave New World is in the same path as Superman. It's two new characters, two new versions of this character that they're pushing onto the screen. Yes, okay, we've seen Clark Kent Superman multiple times with Christopher Reeves, Brandon Roth. We've seen him in Henry Cavill's. We've seen him on TV. You know, did Brandon Roth play? I'm pretty sure Brandon Roth did play him. Or Brandon Ralph. Or Roth, I don't know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, I think it is Roth. You know, Superman Returns. Like you've had all that. Right? And I very much enjoyed them movies. And, you know, but this Superman's a brand new Superman because it's in a world, you know, of endless possibilities, because it's going to be a connected universe. Same with Cavill's. So, it's, you know, that movie's probably going to be basically the same, I'd say, in box office. Maybe Captain America may get a leg up, but their movies haven't been great as of recently. So the Minecraft movie is a massive win for WB. And I think it's put faith in me that WB can make good movies. Because a lot of movies I've seen from them recently, I have not been interested in. So a $301 million box office it's good. It's amazing. It's the thing was, this film was fan service. It wasn't trying to be something that it knew what it needed to do. The guys who wrote the story knew what it needed to do, and the fact that you had the cast going, oh, actually, we should have this cameo. We should do this thing. Or oh, actually, I've been playing. I think we should do this instead. And everyone's creative decisions were taken on board. That's what makes a good movie, in my opinion, is when you sit there and you go, "This is what we're doing." Okay, yeah, but wouldn't it be better if we did that? And they go, "Oh yeah, look at Endgame. Endgame had that. Endgame had people just saying things like, "Oh, actually, would this be better?" Or even some like the Russo brothers. I saw a thing the other day about that movie, and it was about how Captain America was supposed to die with Iron Man at the same time. They were both basically supposed to do the snap and sacrifice themselves. But well, hang on a second. Let's try the arc that we then got. And that's the kind of thing I like, is that you get these people jumping in, going, actually, I think it was the young kid from this movie. I will say it's not a spoiler, but it is. If you want to go in this movie completely surprised, near the end of the video anyway, but I'll just say it. So count off in 3, 2, 1. Click off the video now if you're not spoiled. The young boy in this movie, the actor who plays, I'm trying to think. What's his name? Why can't I get Minecraft movie cast? I want to get his name right. The guy who played Henry. Was it Henry? Yeah, the kid who played Henry. Right? Sebastian Eugene Hansen. He said about Technoblade being in the film. He was like, hey, there's this really, YouTuber who passed away, and it'd be so emotional and it'd be so good if we just had him in the movie. And they have Technoblade in the film, as in the pig character with the crown, and it's Technoblade, right? And it was them sort of touches that you like. Of course, you have some other cast in there. Dan TDM, another person that, Minecraft YouTuber. You're putting him in there, and you're like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that works. So, for me, I think for me, I sit there and I look at it and I go, yeah, this movie did everything right. This isn't a review. This is just talking about the box office. But where do I think this movie could go box office wise? $1 billion for sure. We're currently, spring break is upon us. A lot of people are going to the theaters to see this movie. I'd expect it to pull in another 20-30 million a day alone. Minecraft movie live box office. I don't know whether 301 million. Yeah, I don't know whether there is a live box office. But the fact that it made 60 million on Saturday, 39 million on Sunday, I can see this movie making another 20 million a day in just domestic. United Kingdom's money, we've only got 19 million on the weekend, which I think opening weekends is 65 for us, ranking for 65. The best opening we've ever had is Spectre. Really? Wow. Never knew that. Maybe I'll do a little list of these and do a video on them. But yeah. Because actually I've seen all of these films that are in the top 10. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave the video here because there really isn't much to talk about. 301 million. Great. Leaves me with the strong hopes this movie's going to hit $1 billion. But also this leaves me hope that, people are starting to realise, oh, WB's actually got some good films. Let's go and see another WB film. What's the next WB film you're going to take your kids to see? Superman. Or F1. F1's already made $1 billion. It already has. Because what F1 fan is not going to go see this movie? Thank you. Once it opens in China, the F1 movie, boom, that's loads of money there. Because, I think when that movie opens, will actually be British Grand Prix. So there's so much stuff about F1, in Britain here. I don't know how it will do with them domestic. I don't know how it will do with among Americans. I know they start getting Las Vegas races and stuff. And Americans do like Formula 1, from what I hear. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you have more sort of good feelings towards WB after this movie? Are you more positive on them as a whole? Because this has really sort of got to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, no. Now I believe that actually WB have hired some great filmmakers. But yeah, that's my thoughts. $301 million box office. Well done, WB. Hopefully it can keep climbing. Hopefully we can hit $1 billion. Hopefully a sequel gets announced soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the Minecraft movie in total. I know this video's been here and there. I really didn't have an idea what this video was going to be about, but I just wanted to make a video on Minecraft and figured the $301 million box office was a good idea. But if you want to talk about anything else and you want me to sort of dive on in and discuss this stuff with you guys, yeah, just let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. As always, like, comment, subscribe, stay cinematic, and I'll see you later. Goodbye for now.